Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're using an onn Google TV box or a Thomson Google TV device and you want a cleaner, faster and more customizable home screen, this video is for you. In this step-by-step guide, I'll show you exactly how to install and set up a custom launcher on Google TV, so you can take control of your home screen instead of letting Google decide what you see. By the end of this video, you'll have a clean, app-focused home screen, no forced recommendations, faster navigation, and a layout customized to your own preferences. Let's get started. By default, Google TV is built around content discovery. That means instead of focusing on the apps you've got installed, the home screen prioritizes trending shows and movies, sponsored content, recommendations from apps you may not even use, and on devices like the onboxd that can make the interface feel cluttered and slower than it needs to be. A custom launcher changes that behavior. It puts your apps first, strips away distractions, and makes Google TV feel much closer to classic Android TV, which many people still prefer. For this setup, we're using Projectivy Launcher. I've tested multiple launchers on Google TV, and Projectivy stands out because it works properly on Google TV, doesn't interfere with system updates, doesn't require risky permissions, and feels polished and reliable. It works perfectly on both onn and Thomson devices. First, let's install it. Open the Google Play Store on your device. Search for Projectivy Launcher and install it. There is a premium version available, but everything we're doing in this video works completely fine using the free version. Once installation is complete, open the app. When you open Projectivy for the first time, you'll be guided through a short setup process. You'll be asked to grant basic permissions, allow Projectivy to function as a launcher, just follow the on-screen instructions. Now during this setup, you'll reach a notification access permission under special permissions. You'll notice that you can't enable it at this stage. The option isn't selectable with the remote. Now that's normal on Google TV. This permission is important, but we'll enable it manually in the next step. For now, continue through the setup. Once you're done, you'll immediately see the new launcher in action. Instead of rows of content and ads, you'll see a simple grid of apps, no recommendations, and a much cleaner layout. At this stage, the launcher is running, but it's not fully locked in yet. Google TV will always try to fall back to its default launcher, unless we tell it otherwise. So this next step is important. First, press the home button on your remote. You'll be taken back to the Google TV home screen. Now do the following. Go to Settings, select Accessibility, choose Projectivy Launcher, toggle Enable On. Next, go back to Settings, then select Apps, choose Special App Access, open Notification Access, toggle Projectivy Launcher On. That is the permission we couldn't enable earlier. Now Google TV has given Projectivy the permissions it needs, we just need to activate it inside the launcher itself. Open Projectivy Launcher, then go to Settings, Projectivy Launcher Settings, General, Enable Override Current Launcher. Now open any app, then press the Home button. Now, if everything is set correctly, Projectivy loads instantly instead of Google TV. That means it's working. Now let's do the fun part and customize it. Inside Projectivy, you can reorder apps, hide apps you don't use, adjust icon size and layout, enable or disable labels, change wallpapers, and add or remove rows. My advice is to keep things minimal, but if you prefer to customize things, then go ahead. Put your most used apps at the top and hide everything else. Less clutter makes navigation feel faster, especially on budget hardware. By default, all apps appear in a single row. You can create a favorites row for quick access. Highlight an app, press and hold select, choose Add To, then select Favorites. That app will now appear at the very top. Repeat this for the apps you use most. If there are apps you can't uninstall, like Google Games, you can hide them instead. Highlight the app and press and hold Select. Then choose Hide. These apps will then disappear from the launcher without affecting the system. If you want recommendations from specific apps, you can control that too. Go to Settings, Edit Channels, and from here, enable or disable recommendations on an app-by-app basis. You can also move the recommendations row up or down the screen using the reorder option. Projectivy also allows you to customize the look and feel. The free version includes dynamic color wallpapers, while custom images require the premium upgrade. That does cost $5.99. To enable dynamic colors, go to Settings, Projectivy Launcher Settings, Appearance, Wallpaper, Launcher Wallpaper. From here, select Dynamic Colors. Now, a quick tip before we wrap up. If you stream a lot of content, especially Netflix, Prime Video or IPTV apps, network routing and location can affect performance. I personally use NordVPN on my onn and Thomson boxes. It helps with streaming stability, avoids throttling, and allows access to different content libraries. You'll find my NordVPN link in the description if you want to check it out. Once you've finished setting everything up, the onn and Thomson boxes genuinely feel like different devices. No ads, no unwanted recommendations, just your apps laid out the way you want them. That's how to install and set up a custom launcher on onn and Thomson Google TV devices. If this helped, give the video a thumbs up and subscribe for more Google TV guides, streaming tips, and device customization videos. You can also follow me on X, check out onn.Tech, and join channel memberships for access to our private members-only group chat. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Choose Projectivy Launcher, toggle